What's going on? Dylan Conrad, Metabolic AF. Today I'm going to talk to you about if you're a high performer, 10-time saving healthy hacks. Let's go. Before we get into that, if you're watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, turn notifications on, Spotify, iTunes, hit that bell button, write a review. All helps the algo, helps me help more people like you. So, time. Something that we can't make any more of, right? But we can utilize it. You, me, and Beyonce, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, but I'm sure we all spend it a hell of a lot differently, right? And we prioritize what's important to us. And obviously, I'm sure getting healthy is important, right? Enough to you where you're actually listening to this podcast. But, there's other life goals, work, relationships, other things that, family, they all need time, right? And if something with your healthy routine is not enjoyable, it's not realistic, good luck sticking to it. Like, that's the sustainability is basically finding something that's realistic and that you actually like, right? And so without further ado, I'm going to shut my mouth because if you're listening to this podcast trying to save some time, I don't want to be rambling here and take up extra time. So I will start all the way from the top of the letter. Intermittent fasting. You're like, what? How does that save any time? Well, dude, if you're eating 3 to 5 meals a day and you're cutting out 1 to 2 of those meals a day, your average meal time, 5 to 20 minutes, prep time, 5 to 10 minutes, it's like an hour a day, right? So intermittent fasting, they do a lot of research on it. Volume matched, if you are, for example, volume matched nutrition, so macros, if you're eating the same amount of protein, carb, and fat, doing intermittent fasting versus not doing intermittent fasting, you will see the same exact results. Yes, it is good, and for cognition, there's a lot of research on intermittent fasting and cognition in the morning and inflammation, insulin sensitivity, but if you are eating the same exact macros, it will not matter at all. It won't. Okay, it is not the holy grail of fat loss. It is a tool in the toolbox to save some time. Let's go. Number 2, meal delivery. This is something I've changed my tune on since I became having 13 employees, working 10 to 14 hour days, trying to have semblance of a social life and a child and a wife. Needed to cut down time on how I was making meals, right? Because I was spending 3 hours a week on meal prep, and then I would spend a couple minutes heating it up and cleaning up dishes and all that stuff. It all adds up. So meal delivery, I heat that be up for 2 minutes in the microwave. I eat it, throw that shit away because I don't need to clean any dishes. It is a time saver. Now I do intermittent fasting, so I basically just order 2 and I have those 2 meals, and it really helps me track my macros way more efficiently. Okay. Number 3 is getting someone else to prep your meals. Okay, so you could probably go on Craigslist. Don't go on Casual Encounters because that's where you find some kinky stuff. M for M, M for F, F for M, like whatever your kink is, right? But don't go into Casual Encounters. You could probably search and make a posting about hey, looking for someone to prep my meals and come over. Most services that you're going to pay out, you have to pay them to go to the grocery store and do all this. If you find someone on Craigslist or someone that maybe a kid around the neighborhood that's a good cook that needs to make some extra money, it's a very easy way. If you have a nanny, if you have kids, right? I know in LA, all the nannies are super bougie and they won't clean your house or do much. But if you can get your nanny or if you have a housekeeper or whatever to help you cook your meals, you could save a ton of time. Maybe you can just pay them a little bit extra. Speaking of which, obviously, having them go to the grocery store and spend extra money on having someone shop for you and this and that. Use Instacart instead because you just pay a yearly membership and you probably pay an extra $5 per shopping, and that's an hour or two, $5 to $10 extra. Which I'll get into later down the line. But number 4, cut out cardio, right? Cut out cardio. Why would you cut out cardio if you're trying to lose fat? Because if you're in a deficit, if you're in the right macros, you really don't need to do cardio to lose fat. Now, obviously, cardiovascular health, stuff like that, it is important. But I'd cut out the cardio if you're going to the gym and you're spending an extra 30 to 45 minutes doing cardio. Cut that out, right? Cut it out or do HIIT. Lower that into 5 to 10 minutes, okay? Blue light glasses. Doesn't take any extra time. You just put them on. These are like $5 on Amazon, but they will really help your circadian rhythm, right? So like your body's just natural system of when it's supposed to be awake and when it's supposed to be asleep. And if you're going onto the computer like me, first thing in the morning, 5 a.m., and then you're up on the computer until 9 p.m., you need to block that blue light so it's not stimulating you, so you can't sleep and you can't get into like your natural daily rhythm. Okay. Number 6, supplement stacks. Okay. That takes no extra time. Multivitamin, fish oil, lion's mane, creatine, collagen, GABA. Those are all things that will get you healthier, and those are all things that will help you with no extra time. No extra time. I personally, by the way, get all those in gummies. I am looking at them all right here. I use Prestige Labs for most of them. Because I'm more likely to take them. And like swallowing pills for me isn't fun. I know I like like sweets, so I know I'm going to eat them, right? Extra maybe 150 calories per day. And I'm fine with that because I can zero it out on my macros, okay? Upper and lower supersets. So if you're working out from home, you're going to the gym, and you're doing like a 3x10 whatever bro split. Better use of your time would be doing an upper body movement, resting maybe 30 seconds, maybe a little bit less, and then doing upper body movement, and then doing resting, and then doing a lower body movement, resting, right? And going back and forth, because if you're doing upper body movement, your body's going to take, and then followed by another upper body movement, your upper body's going to take a lot longer to recover, so you won't be able to get the same intensity on the next set. So upper and lower supersets, for example, you can do like squats with push-ups, 15, 30 seconds rest between each, just to save that time there. Home workouts. I kind of just said that already, but yeah, home workouts. You don't have to drive to a gym. You don't have to drive to anywhere. Like, I don't know. I'm talking about people that are like, yeah, I want to save time, and I go to the gym. Like, why? What? Hold on. Like, you just told me how your priority is building your business right now or building your clientele, and you don't have time, but yet you're driving to the fucking gym. Like, that makes zero sense. Okay, so stop going to the gym. Do home workouts. Get a pair of like dumbbells, a couple $100. Get a bench. Like, you're good to go. Amazon, 100, 150. Treadmill desk. Okay, I am a big fan of like walking. It lowers cortisol, it's extra calories burned. Getting outside is obviously great, but if you can't, you're just glued to your desk all day, get a treadmill desk. Get a treadmill desk, elevate that shit, work while you're walking, save a lot of time. A lot of time, you get your step count up real high. Don't do it if you're in an apartment complex like I did 5 years ago, and I was on the 5th floor, and this Russian woman comes to my door, and she's like, what is going on in here? This is like 2 weeks after I had it. I'm like, what do you mean what's going on in here? Like, I have a child that's loud. And she's like, I hear like a thump, thump, thump. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Can you hear my treadmill desk? She's like, flipped out on me. I'm like, dude, like, you've been holding this in. You should have came to me like 2 weeks ago when I first started doing that. Anyways, sidetrack. All right. So I talked about Instacart delivery, food delivery. I also use, Whole Foods delivery through Amazon for all my produce, because it's way higher quality for produce. And I actually get my groceries from Walmart because there's no Walmart close to here. But I get the same exact brand of like Faye Greek yogurt for like $3 or $4 cheaper than I would from like Ralph's or Whole Foods or Gelson's or anywhere really. So use Instacart, Postmates and Grubhub, right? So if you don't have meal prep, or you're eating out or whatever, you don't want to stop and go get takeout, like order Grubhub or Postmates, and you can always find a restaurant there, has some sort of lean protein, some sort of vegetable. You're gonna bake, grilled, steamed, all that stuff. No oil. Make it easy for yourself. Cut out TV. This is a bonus. This is number 11. Okay. Bonus. If you've gone through this whole list, you're like, damn, I have so much time back in my day. Well, I'm about to add like 1 to 4 more hours, because if you cut out TV and if you cut out social media, you're gonna be like, wow, how all this time? And you could use that time to actually spend with your family. I know, crazy idea, right? Spend with your family. Go outside for a little bit. Work more. Make more money. A lot of different things. You can take a bath. You can like do meditation. You can relax. There's a whole bunch of stuff that will open up the doors for that. But I'm a big fan of cutting out social. I'm a big fan of cutting out, if not down, tremendously TV. Limit that shit to like 30 minutes a day. And you should be good to go. All right. Well, I love you guys. I hope this really helped. If you're a high performer and you want some more time healthy hacks, maybe you need some accountability to actually like stick to this shit. If we don't already have a call booked one with me. 15-minute free consultation. I'll put in the link below. You can click that link, smash that link, book a call with me, and we can chat. All right, love you. Bye.